Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Jets. In the booth, Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. And off we go from East Rutherford. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. He's inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Tyler Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. The return is Xavier Gibson. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Let's take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Y'all can't talk about basic. Anybody more power? March also dangerous. Y'all can't talk about Ready! Ready! Nice shot! Let's go! Get hot! We change it. Get hot!
A first down throw for Jackson. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Let's go! Get hot!
Second down. Jackson taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is hard. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Jets. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Riley
kicker on
Patterson
for the
now to
extra
add
point.
the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
At their own 15-yard line.
Get it? 70 Timberwolves.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Stevens. It's a pickup for 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. It's the 20-yard line.
Okay, break.
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 4.
Let's go.
Again, it's Henderson. Finding room at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready? Let's go.
To throw is Daniel. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. That is Will McDonald in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Trap 60. Hey, check that. Street. Dragon 60.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. He needed 13 and got 14 for the 1st down. 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews.
19 tight. 7 Pirates.
On 1st down, Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the double. 19. Ready. Hawk 70. Mustang 19. Cut 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Even in the air, here's Daniel. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
60 Bobcat. 19 Panther 60. Hey, Crash. Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers. Steady.
Throwing again. Daniel. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, They're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
18 rattlers, 18 rattlers.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's in. Team Higgins. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
Touchdown. Luke is back out to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Change it. What is? Report. What? You at X. You at X. Let's go. Sit high. Hey, middle.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The design run here with Jackson.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
13. What is it? Go. Sit on! Wait. Finish up! Middle.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Will pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Yeah. Hey, report.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. ball over on down.
Turnover on downs.
Cut 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Bateman is the motion man.
Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
19, Cowboy 80.
Higgins sent in motion.
Buffalo 18.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens out front. More from MetLife Stadium after this. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
19, 18. Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. He'll try to run for it. Oh, looks like he had the 1st down, but the ball is out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
In motion comes Andrews. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Rolling right. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Let's go now. Mustang 19. Cougar 19. Check, smash. Check. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down.
19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Go.
Daniels gonna throw again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
60. Hurt. 19 Cardinal. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
The air again is Daniels. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
And that's a nice grab for his 1st catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll run with Henderson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Going in the wrong direction. Now second and goal from the 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners.
And he will take it in himself. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will take a 21-7 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10. Up the middle they go. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Savon Russell. And the Ravens are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Cowboy 80, drop 60, Dragon, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Nazareth, 60 3, 19, Mustang 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. He's got his tight end. It's Andrews. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Okay, ready? 19, go, go!
Once more, it's Henderson. And it's a big run down to to the 10-yard line. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Raven first down.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
On first down, they go back to Henderson.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Handoff, and it's Henderson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down.
Loss of a yard. He's now 3rd and 13.
18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos. Here we go. Trap 60, trap 6, Panther 60, Panther 6, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this game.
Jets 7.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Namde Matabike. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Jackson now on second down. That's complete to the rookie first-round pick. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking end zone, but he's out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Second down, Jackson. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Again, it's Jackson. That's into the hands of Xavier Gibson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Jets will cut into that lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. And I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy! Shut up! Shut up! Ready? Report! Ready, shot! Ready, shot! We change it. Hey, middle. Yeah. Shut up!
Jackson now. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Brings up second and 18. At the 27.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, they might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Ready? Ready, shot!
To throw is Jackson. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
38-yard line.
Jackson taking a shot downfield for Smith. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Hey, Ozzy! Shut up!
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Jets.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Forced to his right. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Myles Garrett in there to record his 2nd sack of the afternoon, and number 6 on the year. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man, that's Gibson. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Ready, shot! Ready, shot! Ready, shot! Ready, shot! Middle! Shot!
Here's Jackson. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jets. That is 2nd touchdown afternoon. Jackson and the offense trying to get 2 more here. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for 2.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing Jackson. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Higgins sent in motion.
60 Bobcat, 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19. 18, find it.
Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he will score again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're on 35-yard line.
Hey, Ozzy, sit out.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You change it.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Moving to his right. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 12 yards. That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. So, from the 26-yard line, here is 2nd and 5.
At the 26-yard line.
Hey.
Now, Jackson. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, New York. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
They'll throw with Daniel. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's taken in, and he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 18-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, break.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
19, Mustang 19. Let's go now. Hawk 7, Hawk 70, Hawk, Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hey,
In motion comes Andrews.
7 Pirates, 79 Bronco, 19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
The air again is Daniel. And he's into the end zone yet again. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Get your money up. I put money down.
Report!
A first down throw for Jackson. He'll let one go. Down the middle. Marlon Humphrey, the man there to break that one up.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. A gain there of 24 yards. And the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hot! 180! Finish hot!
From the gun, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No, we changed it.
Jackson up top again. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
It's a loss of 14. Brings up third down.
Third and long for Jackson. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Fourth down.
Yeah.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On first and 10, here's Daniels. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. A gain of 48.
Hawk 70.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He pulls it in around the 5.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Third and goal.
Look at 19, right here. Ready? 19, 18.
Third and goal. It's Daniel. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Go. Hey, Alpha, sit hot. Middle. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
Jackson now. Headed left, buying time. Looking back to the middle of the field, it is caught. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Sit hot. Report. Sit hot. 180. 13. Sit hot.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man. That's Gibson. From the 46. Here's second and 4.
Second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Back to throw, Jackson. Moving left. He's going to tuck it and go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Moving to his left. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Jackson now on second down. He'll get this complete to Gibson. And he's into the end zone. Xavier Gibson, touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing Jackson. Flush to his right. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. That's the thing about these onside kicks. They're really unpredictable. You're trying to get the ball to take that big high hop, but it doesn't. It ends up just going through everybody on the recovery team and ends up going out of bounds.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. They'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And they'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
60 Maverick. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check. 50. Check. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll drop to throw. That left side is made by Higgins. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
18 Cardinal. Go, Reed. Go. Ready?
Run out of the gun. They're going to run with Henderson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Left wing 19.
2 yards.
Dragon 6. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 79 Brook. Buffalo 18. Ready,
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. They can still pick up a first down here. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 3. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is caught. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's first and 10.
Go. Report. Report. 180. And it's on.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that'll help give him some space out of bounds, up at the 20-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon, good for a first down. All three timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Play action now. Jackson out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing his 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Here's first down.
1st and 10.
Again, it's Jackson. That one swung out to Blue. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And it's on. Report. Report. No, we changed it.
Jackson up top again. Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
180. 180. And it's on.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 36 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. We are set for 4th and long.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Back to 60. Ready? Back to 60. Back to 60. Panther 11. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready?
Daniels now on first down. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Exiting the pocket right. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
Daniels pass.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Now it's Jackson. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Now Jackson is a design run. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2 and no further. 3rd and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. That's seemingly pretty silly with 1 second left in the game.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Jackson going to keep this for himself. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden.